See,
Yes,
showing
you
them right now.
are. Well, we had a warehouse here before. Remember? Oh
Amigo!
goodness.
Órale, hombre.
What's going on, baby? Hey,
Draco,
those
come my
designs
pinga.
looking crisp, ain't they?
Yeah, yes, I like the year, man. We're actually pretty excited about
Thank
that.
you.
I think we're gonna go with the logo one because just the dogs are a little too detailed. It's just a lot of
It's hard to like
manpower.
tell. Yeah,
What's
yeah,
that thing
yeah.
over there at the end? What is that thing? Who's a,
What? What is that thing?
Oh, that's Cheeto.
We call him
Always get the
Tyrone
short
Bigum's lost
Yeah, I was
son.
gonna say it's the white
Oh.
Tyrone.
Okay.
Yeah.
I fuck with it.
Yeah,
always
he's
get
the UK
bullied.
version of Tyrone, I guess.
Yeah, you gotta see him with that when he shaves his beard.
Oh yeah.
Shut up. He ain't got no chin.
So what's going on? You got some fucking info on these other factions and shit? I could tell the mob's got hella people in that bitch because they going crazy and I mean,
Yeah, they got
we
a
got the
lot of
powerhouses. Me, you, and Vago.
So it's a lot of things, okay? So I wanted to ask you guys a couple questions, right? To do with a bunch of things, but it's mostly about this faction stuff, right? So basically, we've met with El Padrino, and he's given us a task of trying to get as much information as we can from the mob, right?
Right.
And already alone, we kind of know a lot about like who's with who and everything like that. But the thing is, I don't know if you guys, I mean, I know you guys have run into them before, but you guys know TK and Blaine County Mafia.
Blaine County Mob. I was just told by some other people that they're causing some problems up there.
By who?
Red Hand MC.
Okay. Yeah, apparently they're like arguing with each other. I don't know why. I'm not really too into
Which,
their beef.
heads up, I think Red Hand MC is gonna be joining the cartel. So
They are, Chris, I'm pretty sure.
yeah.
Padrino said they talked to them. But the thing is, okay, I've been doing business with TK for a very long time, and we work pretty closely together when it comes
TK's
to.
in the mob.
Yes, he's in the mob. But the thing is,
Okay.
I've been working with TK before the mob, the cartel, and the syndicate ever showed their face, right? So I do have a lot of trust in TK, and I like him a lot as a person, right? And his people, they're all good people,
Okay.
in my opinion. And basically, I'm trying to get, because he's obviously with the mob and shit. I'm trying to get information out of him where he's saying that he basically OTT thinks he reigns all of the mob. Like he thinks he's like the main leader of all of them.
Oh, God.
I don't know if you have heard
Oh
about it. Like,
shit.
like it's
Okay.
crazy. He thinks that he has a bunch of puppets that he could just play with and he could tell what to do and they will listen. And from what I'm understanding here, BSK and Blaine County Mafia, which is TK's group, have recently gotten into a little bit of a scuffle, okay? Not too
each
sure
other?
about what. Yeah, with each other. Not too sure about what exactly, but they got into a little bit of a scuffle. This was today, apparently. And from what it looks like, it's like OTT does not really like him or his group because I feel like it's because OTT feels like he can't really control them because TK won't let himself be controlled by OTT, right? So he's feeling some sort of way, and they're kind of just in a tense situation or whatever. Apparently, they've been shooting down Blaine County Mafia, and he's been talking a bunch of shit, yada yada. And like TK's telling him straight, he's like, bro, like nobody wants to do business with you motherfuckers, and you wonder why. And OTT's like, yeah, who? Tell me one name. And obviously TK's not trying to give out names, trying to like give people beef, so he doesn't, he just said himself or whatever, right? So, but either which way, right? This all comes down to. He's told me too that apparently, I don't know if it's OTT exactly, but the mob, when I have a meeting all together, apparently have an IRC together to also go through, be able to
if we
like
can get that IRC.
contact. Exactly. Now listen, I talked to El Padrino, okay? And El Padrino said he was looking for different groups, more groups, and he's been keeping an eye out on the streets. And then I'm gonna be honest. I gave him my word about trying to get as much information as I can, and I also told him about TK's group. Okay, because like I said, I've been working with TK for a very long time, and I do trust him as a person, and I know for a fact he's pretty reliable when he needs to be. Don't get me wrong; he might not be gang shooting everywhere, whatever, but he is a very reliable person, and he could get shit done when he needs to, mostly with his people that he's with. And so I'm trying to get kind of TK to be on our side, and I'm trying to get him to put a camera on the meeting with the mob. Because apparently
Yeah,
they're
that
gonna
would be
get all,
fire.
they're trying to get all the leaders together of all the gangs that are in the mob, and have a big meeting. And I'm trying to get a camera in there and then record it all and show that to El Padrino.
Okay. Well, we were gonna go press them a bit, but we'll hold off on that. If you can, just tell them to lay off Red Hand for a bit.
Wait, why? What happened?
So they've been just kind of causing. They're up there saying they're gonna run the drug game, and as you know, we're pretty heavily involved in the drug game, and they've been fucking with some of our clients. You could say.
Well, this is the thing. That drug game that they're talking about, they're working with us with it, but it's not to do with any cocaine or nothing like that. It's to do with facilitating big orders of meth and weed.
Okay, then we should be good then.
We should be good, yeah. Oh, that's another thing I wanted to talk to you about. I talked to a couple of your boys, and I talked to Taco, I talked to Suarez, I think Zolo a couple times too, maybe. Potentially being able to just buy a couple bricks. It's not even just to, it's just for us. It's not to sell or nothing. It's just we want a couple just to be able to, you know,
Yeah, we
have
could
at
do
hand.
some shit on the side. And you tell Tika he does this for us. I got a little present for him.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, listen, I don't know, like, how do you guys feel about TK? Because, you know, like,
He's a yapper.
Never really
He's
met
good.
him.
well, listen, he is a very big yapper. And
Very
he
big yapper.
and he could talk in circles a lot, but
Can.
I if you boys trust me with this, for, like, you know, once, I trust me, I will make sure he is very beneficial to all of us in the cartel.
I'm gonna take your word, man. I'm gonna take your word.
I appreciate that, Mr. Ken. Trust me, it won't be a letdown. I will actually try to make sure we make an empire here, okay? We will make sure we run the fucking drug game for real.
Yes.
And with that being said, obviously, you know, we're all working together. We're in the same faction or whatever. So if you guys do ever need help with anything, I mean, we kind of already help each other as much as we can, but, you know, with anything at all, just let us know. Just let us know. We're always ready at hand.
Yes.
You okay there, Mr. K?
My master plan is coming to fruition. Vamos, amigos.
All right, take care, boys.
Adios.
All right, y'all be safe, man.
Yeah, Jen, thanks for that 4 months.
Adios, amigo.
Have a good one, Draco.
You want to see that right now, Pina?
Have a good one, Draco.
Get your ass
Con my finger.
Come mierda, estúpido perro.
Hijo de la puta.
Ooh.
Cállate la boca
Culo
con my
de
finger.
chancho, culo de
Oh,
chancho,
shit.
lárgate,
Oh,
pendejo.
shit.
Tu madre.
Bro, his Spanish is
I
so
think you
bad.
won. I think you won.
He can barely speak it.
I can't
Man,
shit. What's
Draco's
this saying?
Oh,
embarrassing.
shit.
Oh my god.
Carmela Corset's celebration of life today at 9 p.m. Eastern for the life and legacy of Carmela. Wake to follow after funeral. Dress code all pink.
Dang. What the hell?
Dude, what the fuck?
What the fuck, dude?
Why?